Hello friends. So I decided while Elo's asleep that I kind of want to get on and do a video of like my everyday makeup routine, and he may wake up, but we'll just deal with that. But yeah, so this is like my everyday because I stay at home, so I don't really have to have a whole lot of makeup, but also like kind of want to put in effort and look good. So in case I see anybody or just for Dylan, so and myself, so I was just going to show you guys how to do that with like very few products. Like I don't have a whole lot at all, maybe like 6 or 7 things that I just use to create a full face of makeup. So it's super easy on the go, super mom approved, because any mom out there knows that you have like all of 10 seconds to get ready. So yeah, I'm just going to show you guys that. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I first start off with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer, just to prime my face. My skin's clean, my hands are clean, so I just do a couple of pumps of that. And if you see me looking over this way, it's because of my mirror. So I really focus this like in my T-zone, because that's where my pores are a lot bigger. Okay, and then I already have my beauty blender like ready to go. It's just wet. You just wet it, bring it out. The first thing I do is foundation, and I'm almost out. And this is just the Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation in True Ivory. I had to cut it open because I'm like scraping. Do with that is I just get this little Bare Minerals brush. It's just a concealer brush to go in and get my foundation out. And I just kind of smack it all over my face. That I'm just going to be taking this Bare Minerals brush, and it's like worn off, so I don't know what brush it is, but it's just like a kabuki, like, but it works really well, especially with this foundation because it is a cream, and so it's a little thicker, but I like a full coverage, so. Okay, and then after that's basically all blended, I go back in with the Beauty Blender. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like when I'm just doing makeup like this, I don't use concealer. I just go like this because I need to be fast. So the next thing I'm going to do is powder, and I just use the Revolution Makeup Luxury Baking Powder. It looks like this. For my under eye, I used my Beauty Blender. And I kind of like press it in. So it's not quite baking it, but it is. So that doesn't really make sense, but it's just what I do. And then I kind of do it in the T-zone, like where you would highlight, which would be under the eyes, forehead, nose, chin. I mean, I go back in with my Morphe brush, and it's kind of wearing off too, but it's just a big fluffy brush. And I get all that excess, and I run it all over my face. And down the neck. Of course, anything you do to your face, you want to bring down your neck just so there's not like a harsh line. The reason I like to do this, some of you might be like, well, why would you even put makeup on if you just stay at home? But like, I'm not always just at home. Like, I like to be able to, if someone comes over, not feel weird, or like be like, oh, I don't have any makeup on, sorry, I look bad. Or like if I need to run to Walmart, be like, oh, well, I can't go right now, let me get ready. I'd just rather go ahead, get ready in the morning and feel good. Okay, so then next thing I do is take that bronzer again, and this is just the Beachfront Bronzer in Malibu from Younique. And I take this big brush. I really don't know, there's literally not even a name on it, but it looks like this. It's more like angled like that, so it's like perfect to get right there. And when I do this, I don't really like contour, I just bronze. I just kind of go all over the place. And up into the hairline. And then do the other side. I haven't really contoured in a really long time just because I've not been super into that. And I just honestly do not have the time to sit there and try to make it look super great. Under your jawline. And I go down the neck. And if you want your neck to look longer, just think of doing like an upside down triangle with your bronzer. This little brush, it's from Wish. I got this literally years and years ago, but it's like a perfect little round brush. So I just use it in the bronzer. And I don't really contour my nose, but I don't want to leave it without any color either, since all the rest of my face is color. So I literally do like one line, and just go from your eyebrow in like that. And under the nose, and then under the lips. That's where I want the majority of the powder. So you can even tell like my lip looks bigger, just from that. And then with nothing left on the brush, I just go back into my nose and blend that out. Because I do not like a harsh nose contour. Like, I don't like when you can like see it, if that makes sense. Like, you can tell, but like you can't like see a line. I don't like when it's like that. I go back in, and I use this as eyeshadow. I just kind of throw this all over the place. There's not really a certain way. I just kind of do little bitty circles, starting from the outside and bringing it in, and then going back out, and just keep on going. Windshield wiper motions, like just to blend it all out. Make it look more like a shadow than anything. Then take a little more. I go underneath my eyes, right on, or as close to the waterline, just because I personally like the way it looks when you have a shadow under your eyes. Like, it looks a little more glamorous than just nothing. Okay, done with that. Then go into blush, and the blush I'm using is the Tarte in Feisty. I love this blush so much. And then I just take this Firma 102 brush. It's just like this. And I swirl it in there, and I dot it on the apple of my cheek, and then I start swirling up. And I love blush. It's my freaking favorite. I love it so much. So I kind of just throw it all over my face, honestly. And it fades really quickly anyway, so. And this blush is kind of that perfect where even if you add a lot, it doesn't look terrible. And then I go on my nose to make it look like I've been in the sun. And throw it on my forehead slightly. And I'm going to take that same big puffy brush from Morphe to blend it all together. Okay, then I'm going back in with my beauty blender and just kind of like swiping. Like, instead of adding more powder to clean it up, I don't need all that extra powder. I just want it to be cleaned up that way. And then cutting it down the center of my nose. And that's good. And then I'll kind of like that. And then going back with that brush. You can kind of just tell like how you like it. But I just kind of blend that all together to make an eyeshadow. And then I only need 2 products for face and for my eyes. Next, going in with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, just in black, or Perversion. And I just do the top line. Like, I'm not super into like eyeliner all the time or anything like that, so. And
what this does is it helps to make your lash, like your natural lashes, or natural lash line, look thicker. So just by doing that, it already makes my lashes look darker, and that you can like tell a difference. I'm gonna go in and do my lashes, and this is just the Bad Gal Bang Benefit mascara. And so I just kind of go right at the root, and I start shaking it like back and forth. And I go pretty slow the first time around, just so it coats it really, really good. And I push this in like this and this out, because I like a dramatic eyelash. But I don't really wear lashes very often, just because I have pretty long lashes on their own. Okay. So I'm gonna let that sit, dry, and do the other. And while that one's drying, I'm gonna go back to the other side and kind of look down, see if mascara got. Give me 1 sec. Say hello. Say hey. Okay. It's gonna be whiny, but we'll keep on going, because this is live. This is real life. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and do the other eye and just coat the back side of those. And what I do, I just hold it, get it kind of right at the root with my eyes closed, and then blink up. And then go back to the other side and coat them. Yeah, so you can kind of see. I love the way they look. And then I'm going in with the Pixie Petra. It's wearing off really badly. Beauty Blush Duo. And this is in Peach Honey. And I love this stuff. Okay, and then I'm going in with this little brush. Ooh. It's like so cute. I don't know. I get a bunch of this stuff from Ipsy too. So, but yes. So I first go in with this side for my highlight. Just hit that side. Oh, hold on 1 second. Let me finish. So I'm gonna go in with this side, tap it off, highlight my cheekbones. I'm gonna do like 2 drags. It's really bad. There we go. Then tip of the nose, the bridge of the nose, then Cupid's bow. I'm sorry, I'm having to like move because he's eating. But yeah, like that. And then I even take it on my finger. Highlight my brow bone. Just to intensify. Go in right into the corner of my eye. I'm gonna go in back with it and swirl it all together to get some of the pink. And apply that right to my cheekbones. And I have dry skin, so this really makes me look luminous. And like, this is taking a while, obviously, because I'm doing the video, but in like real time, it takes me like maybe 10 minutes to do this whole entire thing. And obviously right now a little longer because he woke up, but oh, look at the camera. Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Can you say hello? Last thing is brows. So I just go in with this little spoolie. You can take any spoolie. I just kind of brush them into place. And being a redhead, if I have any redheads out there, you know the struggle. There is a struggle with having red hair and doing your brows. There literally hardly and little to none of like brow products for redheads. Like blondes, they got it. Brunettes, you are gold. But redheads, it's very hard to find like something natural looking. So the one and only thing that I've really found, other than doing like eyeshadows, because if I use an eyeshadow, I honestly use the Tartelette and Bloom palette, which I'm using as my mirror, but I use Rebel or Sweetheart. Those are like the two I go to. Oh, are you gonna do your makeup? This is the Femme, Femme Couture Perfect Arch Soft Powder Brow Pencil, and it is in Auburn, and it's like the only thing that I've found that really works and matches pretty well. So, I know, ew. I'm just gonna brush them up into place, and then go in with my brows. First thing I do is I look straight and go straight by my nose and make a little line. You don't want to like narrow in, you want it to go straight where you would do your contour. Okay. Good. And then I go from the bottom of that and go straight. Eli, please stop. Like that. Okay, and go right on the outside of your pupil, so like right here, and make a little dot. Same thing on the other side. Dot. Okay, go from the outside of your eye, like right where your bottom lash would continue. So like right here. I just barely got it. You can see. Okay. Other side. You just literally connect them. Go back in, use that spoolie, and I'll brush it out. And just like that. Like that looks so much better on this side. What I do is I just take this little, it's like a concealer pen. It's from Glamouflage, the hard candy, if y'all have ever seen that concealer. It came with this. What I do with this, it's perfect to draw. Lighter, like it makes your eyebrows stand out a whole lot more. I'm going back in with that same brush that I got the foundation out with, and then because if you can see, it like needs to be blended out, so I just go in with this and then smudge it right along the line that I just made, because it doesn't have to be like perfect blended into that. And that looks so much better. And I just lightly like set it on there. Actual final touch, you could totally leave it like this, no lipstick or anything, but I have to. So honestly, my 4 go-tos that I do, it's not even lipsticks for every day, it's lip liners. And they're all from Ulta except for this one, which is in Elizabeth Arden, but I'm sure they have one at Ulta very similar. And they're all nudes like this, like all of them. I love them. And before I forget, let me read you the names. This one is Bittersweet, and they're just Ultra brand. And then this one is Pom Pom, and this one is Flush. I think I might go with Elizabeth Arden. And the Elizabeth Arden is in just the natural, and it's so pretty. You can also throw on gloss. Sometimes I'll do that. Really, my favorite two glosses at the moment have been either between the Younique Lucrative Lip Gloss. I don't even know if this is the color. Oh, yes, it is. And Lunar. I love that. Or the Fenty Beauty and Fenty Glow. This one smells so good and it's so pretty. So I might go with this one because I want a little bit lighter. And I just kind of pop it in the center and dab it because I'm not huge into like super glossy lips. That's just not me. But yeah, guys, this is it. I hope you guys like it. I just love it. This is like my everyday go-to. Not super hard. I can get this done super quickly. When he's napping, it makes it a whole lot easier when he's napping. But yeah. I really, really love it. Please subscribe and like this video to let me know what else do you guys want to see. Like, do you like these makeup videos? Do you like more of the vlog videos? Just let me know. Bye, you guys. Have a good day.